Void 3.0 has given us a lot of new abilities to work with, so in this video I'll go over the best exotics for Void 3.0 and how you can utilize them as a solo player to make some crazy builds. Tons of super energy from throwing shields, 2-second grenades, and triple tethers. I'm Marshix and I make Destiny 2 solo guides. Like the video or else. First up we have Controverse Hold. This will allow you to get grenade energy from overcharged grenade hits. So of course we have Chaos Accelerant to allow us to charge our grenades, then Echo of Remnants to increase the duration of them. With Vortex Grenade on large enemies, you can get Controverse to activate twice, giving you a full grenade charge back. If you aren't able to get it to go off twice, don't worry because Echo of Exchange and Impact Induction will both cause melee damage to reduce the grenade cooldown. And since there's room for it, why not run Devour? This will heal you and give you grenade energy from kills while Devour is active. And it's the easiest thing to activate when using Controverse, because you only need one ability kill to get it started. High Discipline also helps a lot, but even with low Discipline, you almost always get your grenade back. Echo of Undermining, Instability, and Expulsion are all super fun too. Lots of explosions. Void Overshields are really good, so we're going to take full advantage of them. No backup plans will consume your melee and give you an overshield when you get a shotgun kill. It also gives melee energy for shotgun kills. Pair this with the best Void shotgun, the Tractor Cannon, and you can get some crazy combos going. Tractor Cannon will suppress enemies and increase your movement speed and handling. Echo of Domineering will use that suppression to also increase your movement speed and reload your Tractor Cannon. Then Energy Vampirism will give you some melee energy back and you'll get an overshield for killing them. You might as well increase the duration of your overshield with Echo of Persistence, and use the two aspects that benefit from overshields too. Offensive Bulwark will give you fast grenades when you have an overshield, and Bastion will cause your super and barricades to generate overshields. With this build, you never have to reload and you almost always have an overshield active. Mobius Quiver just got a rework that makes it shoot 2 sets of 3 tethers. This has made it into a great option for high burst damage, but we can further increase how much damage it does. Orpheus Rig will give you a 3rd set of tethers, resulting in roughly 50% more total damage. Pair this with Devouring Depths and you'll be chunking bosses. Then just swap to something like a rocket to utilize the rest of that debuff. And don't get me wrong, this is amazing at ad clear too. You can spread out your tethers for a large radius to make everything around you weakened, suppressed, and volatile. Then throw in Echo of Reprisal to get a lot of super energy back. By the way, volatile explosions with tether is kinda broken. Pocket Singularity is a great new melee that launches enemies and makes them volatile. But what if we had 2? Claws of Ahamkara will do just that. You'll have 2 melee charges, so pair this with Momentum Transfer, Echo of Provisions, and Outreach to get them back very quickly. And if you are running Outreach, you might as well throw on Child of the Old Gods to drain your enemy's health and turn it into grenade and melee energy. It's a cycle of turning things volatile, draining and killing them, and then getting the melee back to do it to the next group. If you like the new throwing shields, you'll love Doomfang Pauldrons. This will cause your Void melee to generate super energy. Throwing shield can easily get kills, so it will generate a ton of super energy very quickly. You can also run Controlled Demolition to make those enemies volatile and heal yourself whenever they die. Echo of Leeching will also heal you after melee kills. Echo of Reprisal will give you even more super energy if you're surrounded, and Monte Carlo will ensure you almost always have a melee ready. Doomfangs will also extend your super with throwing shields, which pairs nicely with Offensive Bulwark, giving us an extra Sentinel shield. This is very powerful for both getting your super quickly and improving your super to slay out. Suppression has become more relevant than ever, so Bombardiers will help us with that. Whenever you dodge using a Void subclass, it will create an explosion. This will cause enemies to become suppressed. There's a lot of ways you could take advantage of this. Echo of Domineering will increase your mobility and reload your weapons when you suppress someone. Energy Vampirism will give you energy for your least charged ability. Then Suppressive Darkness will debuff those targets. You can also extend the duration of suppression, or you can turn invisible with wall hacks after killing suppressed enemies, and you would have another debuff. And do you want to know the craziest part about this? You can have almost all of these working at once. Please don't tell Bungie. Devour was already insane, but this exotic changes everything. Secant Filaments will instantly give you Devour just by placing an Empowering Rift. You don't even need to run the Devour aspect, although it does make a great addition to that. Echo of Persistence will extend the duration of Devour, and Child of the Old Gods will further utilize the Empowering Rift. And to make things even better, the Devour Pants will also give all your weapons overload rounds. So this will be amazing in Lost Sectors, Nightfalls, the Master Campaign, and even raids. Another exotic that helps you get Void Overshields is Helm of Saint 14. Anyone who enters your Ward of Dawn bubble will be given an overshield, and it will blind any enemies who enter. This keeps you safe both inside and outside of the bubble. And since this is a void overshield, it will work with things like Echo of Persistence and Offensive Bulwark to extend the duration of the overshield and give you faster grenades. This combo lets you always have a debuffing melee charge available. But first, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. My channel is dying. Omnioculus gives you 2 melee charges, which we will be using with Trapper's Ambush to slam the ground, turn invisible, and weaken anything nearby. Having 2 charges will allow us to use this more often, but we need a good way to get those melees back quicker. We of course have Gambler's Dodge, but we can also use Echo of Provisions to give melee energy from grenade damage, and Outreach for energy after dodging. And Monte Carlo is another great exotic that you can use to get your melee back even quicker by getting kills or just by dealing damage. You'll always be able to get in and get out, then destroy anything in your path. Speaking of invisibility, there's a crazy combo that lets you stay invisible forever. Graviton Forfeit will increase your invisibility duration and buff you while you're invisible. Throw on Echo of Persistence to further increase the invisibility to 12 seconds, and Echo of Obscurity for invis after finishers. And just because you can, throw on Rat King. This was actually changed this season to give specifically Void invisibility, which means it will work with Echo of Persistence and Graviton. And if you feel like that's not enough invis for you, you can add in Vanishing Step. This is a hilarious build with Wither Horde and rockets because you can shoot once, go invis, shoot again, go invis, and then just stay invis forever. They'll never know where you are. Honestly, this is so good that it'll probably be nerfed. You can get volatile rounds in your weapons through a couple of ways. These will make your weapons blow up enemies after they take enough damage. You can get this through Echo of Instability after getting grenade kills, or from Volatile Flow by picking up Void Elemental Wells. Pair this with Verity's Brow and use both of them at the same time. Using Void weapons will increase your grenade damage, then you can throw your grenade to give you volatile rounds. That same grenade can also spawn Elemental Wells with Elemental Ordnance to have another way of getting volatile rounds. Then just repeat that for every encounter. This is very strong for ad clear, and you can further improve this build by adding things like Echo of Undermining and Devour. We have a very unique and interesting combo that involves a glaive. Glaives are a little underwhelming by themselves, but you can use Suppressing Glaive to get some awesome interactions. So go ahead and equip Stylish Executioner. Kills from suppressed targets give you invisibility and true sight. Since your glaives will always suppress your target, you can go invisible after every single kill. It's kinda crazy how this works. Echo of Persistence will extend this duration, and Echo of Domineering will give you more mobility and reload your glaive. There are 3 mods that also pair greatly with this. These are Suppressive Mastery to extend the suppression, Energy Vampirism to give you ability energy, or Suppressive Darkness to debuff anything you hit. All of these are amazing, so play around with them and see which ones you like most. This next combo lets you have a sneak peek at what Solar 3.0 will look like, but you'll have to check out this video to learn more. Thanks for watching, I'm Marshix, and I'll see you next time.